Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to my channel. I'm Cliff London, and this is Cliff London Uncensored. Before I get started today, I just have to pre-apologize because you will probably hear my son cooing in the background, who's supposed to be sleeping. And you will also hear, if you can't hear it already, the lawn being mowed. Anyway, again, welcome. I want to continue and elaborate on my video from a couple of days ago about Officer Ella French. First and foremost, what I didn't do in the last video, I'd like to do in this video is to extend my absolute condolences. My heart goes out to her family, friends, and cousins, and any other loved ones, because from my bit of research, a true light in the world has gone out when they lost Officer Ella French. Quick story here. You know, my wife has bad taste in television, and she watches this show called Chicago Fire. Horrible show. It is an absolute piece of shit show. It's bad, and they talk through it. Anyways, in this show, there is I don't think she is a rookie cop, but she's very young, very attractive, and they're stationed in this thuggy ass degenerate neighborhood, and she cares about these people. I mean, she is the one that a lot of these weird ass leftists love. This character in the show. I mean, she's like, but Tyrone can change, regardless of how much of a piece of shit his family is and his mother is, or DeAndre can do something different with himself. I mean, she truly believes that she can make a difference in that shitty ass neighborhood. This is what she believes. And so we have someone like this in real life. Okay? Officer Ella French. They had her in real life, and her life was snuffed out by a couple of degenerate monsters raised by another degenerate monster. And the reason why I'm making this video is because I watched these boys' mother. They're not boys, actually. They're in their 20s. I don't even want to remember their scumbag names, but if you want to look it up yourself and research, it's Amonte and Eric Morgan, I believe. If I got it wrong, I really don't care. You can probably find the information looking up Officer Ella French. But these guys are complete degenerates. You know I'm not against tattoos, but once you get it on your face, it's a different game. This dude has a gangster one on his face. You know, they look like brothers, but maybe one of them had a little black, one of them a little Hispanic. But this monster, this horror of a human being, their mother had nerve to make a video, okay? And she's young. She's probably only like 34, and they're 20, so you can do the math on that. Okay, she gets on this video with her breast hanging out, talking about her boys were scared, and that their side of the story hasn't been told. And see, this is how this stuff starts. With these bullshit, sympathizers and people like that. They just want to make these people out to be victims no matter what kind of shit, no matter what kind of crap they spew into the world. Because what really bothers me about this most, actually I don't want to go too far. Let's stay on the mom for a second here. She got on there talking about her boys that have never been heard, all dolled up, like she got ready for the video. She got ready for the video. It's disgusting. And then later on, she has a clip of her going to the hospital, just doing the total stereotypical, oh Lord, I want to see my baby, because one of them got shot from a third officer. So this woman said nothing about condolences to this officer's family. Nothing about, hey, I still love my kids, but I can't excuse what they have done. No. It was all about her and her pain. And this is what you get. This is another video, but I'm going to say, this is what you get when you take the man out of the home. I mean, even if it doesn't work out, if you're out there, fellas, if it doesn't work out, no matter how annoyed you are, you need to stay involved. Stay involved. Like the samurai way. Stay involved, because if you do not, and they are raised by these bizarre ass single moms that had no reason or accountability for their actions or lack thereof, this is what you're going to get. More monsters. And ain't going to be no white man to blame. Ain't no white man to blame now. Oh, and then Lori Lightfoot's crusty ass tried to go to the hospital yesterday, and all those officers turned their back on her because, yeah, Gremlin, Lightfoot, this is mostly your fault. Partially your fault. I shouldn't say mostly, but I would say you got a big chunk in there. You see, what we have here, this is an example of too much coddling and not being held accountable for the shit-ass mistakes and the shit-ass moral judgments. Whoever this trick laid down with, who decided that for whatever reason they weren't going to use a condom. Furthermore, you still haven't heard anything from these boys' father. None of them have popped out of the woodworks or anything like that. You still haven't heard anything. So back to Officer Ella French. I just want to say personally from the bottom of my heart, Officer French, because I know, you see, you hear no campaigns from these idiot leftists, these people that just believe blind government, go, wear your mask, because they may be in a field related to it, but they're not researching. They're just watching the bullshit CNN like everyone else. They're not looking at alternative media, no matter how much the corporate media lies. They just believe whatever they're fed, but I'm the crazy one. This is what you get from that shit like that. Too much coddling. And these people, they do stuff like this. I know tons of them. And if you're out there and you're like me, don't let these people make you think that you're crazy because there's so many of them. Just listen to them talk and you can tell, just stay true to yourself. But for Officer Ella French, you see, ain't gonna be no mural. Ain't gonna have raggedy ass Crypt Keeper Nancy Pelosi going, thank you. No one's gonna kneel down for Officer Ella French. Ain't gonna be no t-shirts. Ain't gonna be no fake activists talking about say her name. But you best believe, and by the way, I want to make one little point here. Those officers' guns weren't even out of the holster. Not even out of the holster. They were not expecting this. It was a routine traffic stop. These degenerates got out of the car with an alcoholic beverage in hand, and one of them had a gun. Now, if these cops had approached the vehicle, guns drawn, then these fools would have been victims, right? Anyway, that's another video. This woman will probably be forgotten by anyone but her family. I'll do my best to remember. I'm sorry, I just need a second to get my thoughts here. I'll do my best to remember. But when you people think of this, and if you hate me, if you're mad at me for saying so, just think of this. Okay? When you call the police and they show up and you complain about the stereotypical white one saying, boy, what's going on here? And you talk about new training and police reform and blah, 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 and sending counselors and shit. You just remember that a product from you people, yes, I'm saying you people, one of your products, one of your best and brightest, because this is who you worship, snuffed out one of the very people that you say the world needs. And the fact that none of you people are coming forth and saying anything is just cowardly, and you can all go fuck yourselves. I'm Cliff London, ladies and gentlemen. I got to get ready for work because I'm leaving early today. Thank you. If you've liked the video, please rate the video, comment on the video, share the video, smash the thumbs up button because I want to keep this message out here because, as Larry Elder says, we got a country to save. There is no fate but we make for ourselves. Have a good day, everybody.